This is my end of week video for 117. It's been a pretty quick week. Been working on a lot of conference items, meeting with a lot of team managers, working with various team members to make sure that we are checking all the boxes for conference planning preparation.
This week I did a lot of work doing some planning and communicating for the Nagios World Conference that's happening in September. Be there. So yeah, doing some designing, mock-ups for some banners on our website, doing email and social feedback review, and the communication timeline with Hannah, just making sure we're staying on top of letting you guys know what's happening.
This week was a lot of conference planning, drafting some email content for conference emails, creating an overall schedule for the conference phase 1 timeline, as well as checking in that the emails and social media posts and everything's getting out for the conference. I also started working in the sandbox to create a banner for the conference.
Getting ready for the conference that we have coming up in September. So getting the word out there for that via socials, via email, more website updates, reaching out to conference listings, and just any way we can get the word out.
Worked a lot on the XI admin guide, working with IT and people like Seamus to kind of make sure things are correct and replace links that are broken and things like that. Send things to the proper locations now after the Broadcom purchase of VMware and after our updates to library and things like that. There were a few links that for sure were broken that needed to change. Then I also worked on figuring out where our log server R1 docs are at, what the progress and status is on those. And spent most of today working on more docs and Google Ads campaigns that we're trying to make adjustments to. So
started out with editing my library article. I'll get that done next week. Also working on PR monitoring, and then sent out the little internal bulletin this week. Also worked on drafting copy for the first webinar email invite. Then also worked with training Sam in on that process and what we do for that and how that looks.
So the marketing department this week, we spent most of our time getting ready for the webinar that we have coming up at the end of the month. And that entailed a lot of website tweaks, creating an email campaign, and getting the word out there that we have that going on.
Everyone's been really helpful. The partner team has been great, and just working with everybody on this and collaborating, trying to get this conference off the ground and get people signed up so we can actually do it has been a blast. Have a great weekend.